YouTube.com/Tim Westwood TV.
Yo, it's Tim Westwood TV live at Wireless. Your family, Miguel, man. Thank you for coming through, man. Smashed it on that stage, baby. Smashed it down on that stage. You had a good time. Main stage, ripping.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, and there was a moment on stage when you started to talk about what's happening in America, that it really was like a powerful emotional moment for you, man.
Thank you. I think for me, I know because I'm from the States, you know, that was a big part of it, but we care about what's going on in the world in general. I do. And there's a lot of things that are happening here, big changes being made that all kind of have a lot to do with our generation really being involved and understanding that we can't be passive and then expect things to go our way. Do you know what I mean? I think that there are things that are set in place now, processes that are put in place for us to see things turn out the way that we actually really want them to be, and we're not utilizing them, and we're not taking advantage of those things, and we're kind of seeing a lot of unraveling because of that. So it turns into a lot of social and civil and economic and all kinds of injustices that I think I'm tired of just standing by and watching. You know what I mean?
Do you really think now's the time, you know, something has to be done?
Now's always the time. Now. If not now, when? Well, we're just gonna sit by and complain and keep posting Instagram photos that, you know, with prayer hands and saying pray for this person or that thing, or, I mean, what does that really mean anymore? Nothing. All we're doing is we're making ourselves feel like we're doing something, and nothing is happening. The real changes are happening through the processes that have been provided. You know what I mean? And just because you say something on Instagram that's not action. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like we're just breeding this very passive way of going about things, but then expecting the world to change for us. But we're inheriting the work or not the work that, you know, are the things that have been done before us and haven't, you know. And so now it's our turn. The baton has been passed, and I don't think there's any more time than now that's a greater example of that.
So what do you think should be done?
And just action, being involved. You know, if you believe in something, really stand for it. Go out there and do something that is in accordance with the belief. You know what I'm saying? And excuse me, I think that's what it's really about, you know. And
it's tragic and heartbreaking beyond belief.
Yeah, man. I mean, just watching, we can't stand by and watch anymore. And I said this, you know, it's like, yeah, we're here now, and we're young and we're youthful and we have our lives ahead of us, but we're gonna have children soon. You know what I mean? In the next decade, I would say a lot of the kids, a lot of us here are gonna have children, and they're gonna inherit our action or inaction that's happening now. And the world is changing fast, so we got to get ahead of it, you know, and that's just how I feel.
The loss of Prince as well, how did that affect you, man?
Yeah, it's a time. You know, I don't think anyone in the world is ready for that loss, and the community, artist, the musician community, I think, as well as the world,